What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Keeping Up with Crypto with your boy Xander.
And Sean's back. What's up?
Yeah, we back tag teaming this. We're going to talk about the market cap sitting at $407 billion, as well as how we would invest $1,000 if we were coming into crypto as newbies right now.
So I just want to preface this with the fact that we are not professional investment advisors, and that this might not be the best time to get in the market. It is there's a lot of FUD going around, but if you're really bullish on Bitcoin and really bullish on cryptocurrency, and you're in it for the long haul, and you have $1,000 to spare, this is where you should put it.
Yeah, I think so. There's definitely worse buying opportunities. I mean, if you were buying stuff at $830 billion, that was a bad buying opportunity. No matter what, I think that this is a good buying opportunity. Even if we see it go down to $300 billion, I still think that this is good because nobody knows where the bottom is. Nobody's a fortune teller. So no matter what, I think that this is a decent buying opportunity. As to whether it's the best, we'll see in the future. But let's go ahead and get off and get started. We're going to start with $500 into solid investments that we think are almost guaranteed as much as they possibly can be, and then $500 into things that we think can get the most 10 to 50 to 100 times gains.
Absolutely. So first on the list, what are we looking at?
Well, first off, guys, we're just the biggest fans of Litecoins. That was our first coin. We always back it up, especially with LitePay coming out. I think that Absolutely. This is a solid investment.
So LitePay is going to be revolutionary for Litecoin. It's going to do what BitPay did for Bitcoin, making it accessible to businesses to accept as a form of payment.
Yeah, and it's going to be, as of right now, it's kind of more in a beta stage, but in the future, it actually has realistic possibilities of being used in places such as Walmart. And from what information that I found on it, they even say, how whenever you use a credit card, it charges whatever company is using, like say Walmart, and I swipe my card, they get charged like a certain amount of cents per swipe. Mm-hmm. For this, LitePay would be paying them to use LitePay to get all of their business out there and get more companies using it. So LitePay would pay the company per swipe for them to use it, which is really cool. I would recommend, I think Litecoin at 150 is a good buying opportunity. It's not the best that we've seen. Just a few days ago, we saw it hit $100. It could revisit that price, but we're just going to go based off what we see right now. And I think $150, honestly, anything under $200 for Litecoin is just ridiculously good buy.
All right. And if you guys want us to go more in depth on the Litecoin LitePay system, we will. But in this video, we got more important things to talk about.
Yeah, you're right. So I say get two Litecoin. Having two Litecoin is always a solid investment, and that we'll see it, just go huge in the future and more of a steady growth. Hopefully, we don't want to see it just spike up too much, but I think Litecoin is just going to steadily grow up and up.
So we'll round it down to 150 each. So $300 in a Litecoin.
$300 in Litecoin. So we have $200 left to invest into solid projects that are pretty much a guarantee. Didn't you want to invest in
Stellar Lumens?
Stellar Lumens.
We're going to put $100 into Stellar Lumens. Stellar is one of those projects very similar to Ripple, except for Stellar's seen more for the people rather than the banks. Although banks can use the Stellar network and probably will in the future, Stellar is going to help people who do not have banks in Africa. I read a stat that people in Africa, 80% of them have cell phones. I didn't know that. 80% of people in Africa have cell phones. But people do not have access to banks. So having access to cell phones, they can obviously access the blockchain and trade cryptocurrency. Mm-hmm. This will help them send and receive money from other countries for a fraction of the fees and do it in large amounts.
Yeah,
easily.
And we're getting it at 40 cents right now. And if we just see it revisit its peak at 92 cents, that's already more than double what it is at right now. So just to revisit where it's been, you will already make more than 2 times your money. So that's always good. So $100 left. We got $300 in Litecoin and then $100 in Stellar. Moving on from there, which other one did we want to get?
We talked about Ripple. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to throw a curveball in here. Let's do either Ripple or Monero. We're going to let the people choose on that one.
Yeah, what do you guys think? You think Monero is a safer? Which one do you think is going to grow the most steadily? Not necessarily which one's going to get a moonshot in the next 2 weeks or month or so, but which one is going to be a steady growth that you can put your money into and just watch it grow over the year?
So it depends on what side of the fence you're on. If you're diehard crypto, diehard decentralization. You're obviously going to go with Monero.
Mm-hmm.
That's your privacy coin. It's the best coin for privacy. I'm kind of more on the conservative side, and I would probably put my money in Ripple just because it is going to be used by the banks and everything like that. And where the banks go, the money stays. Right?
That's true. That's true.
And as far as Monero goes, with all this FUD and government regulation, you just really don't know what place these privacy coins are going to hold in the market.
That's true. That's true. And then my opinion on it is I'd probably put it more into Monero. I think they're both solid projects, but I'd probably pick Monero more because of the market cap sitting at $3.5 billion. You guys know that's my investment strategy. I really like to pick a lot of coins that have solid projects but have a lower market cap and a lot of room to grow. So while Ripple is sitting at $32 billion, and we've seen it over $100 billion, so it could easily get back up to where it was. I just like Monero. Just to get 10 times your money, all it has to hit is basically get to where Ripple is right now. So
absolutely. And the other side of the coin with the government regulation that might lead people in countries that are receiving heavy regulations to actually purchase Monero, that way that their cryptocurrency transactions are more untraceable. So it's kind of, there's so many ways to look at it, you just don't know.
So just let us know in the comments below. And moving on from there, we're going to go into $500 into, not necessarily, we said solid projects for the first one, but these are going to be some solid projects as well, but they are less founded and haven't already reached, the top 50 or anything like that. So they have a lot of room to grow, but they don't have quite as big a fan base behind them or people backing them yet. I think one of the first ones that I would definitely invest into and actually have and made quite a bit of money off of is Redcoin. I really do enjoy Redcoin, guys. Sitting at about a little under 7/10 of a penny. I originally got this coin at 12 satoshis or 17 satoshis, which is 1.5 or 0015.
We got it in really Redcoin real low.
Yeah, real low. Rode that all the way up to 2.5 cents and then sold it. Got into some other stuff. Redcoin has taken a huge hit from the market crashing the way it has. But sitting at $195 million market cap, I think that it has a ridiculous amount of room to grow, and a lot of profit can be made off of this coin.
So how much are we putting in there?
I think 100 is solid to put into Redcoin. You can get a lot of Redcoin for $100 at 81 satoshis. The next one we wanted to move on into. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, go ahead and choose the next one. Quant Stamp. We're gonna throw $100 into Quant Stamp, and $100 in the Quant Stamp would be solid for us. We see the market cap at $155 billion. That's $1 million. That's relatively low for Quant Stamp. And we've seen it as high as, what did we see, 59, 60 cents? Maybe a little bit.
71.
Where are we at? 71 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it doubles, you're making money easily. If it triples, then it's back to its all-time high. And with the market so low right now, the idea that it could revisit its all-time high is very conceivable.
Yeah, I think that's totally possible.
It's a solid project.
Yeah.
Very solid project.
That's what I love about January, is that just so many buying opportunities, and that you get it low right now, kind of just chill out, guys, ride it out, ride all this hodl, and then in a couple of months from now, whenever the market starts rising again, we're going to see that bull run nearing the end of the year just like we did last year. So that's when everything's going to start shooting up again. You're going to be so happy that you invested as much as you could at this time.
Yeah, and the paradigm's kind of shifted. When we were super bullish on the market at $800+ billion market cap, we were looking for very small coins, even if they didn't really have a solid project like Patcoin. Not us, but people were looking for coins like Patcoin. What's the next one to explode? Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Now you're able to get into some of these coins at those kind of prices, but they have solid projects.
Yeah. You don't have to buy Patcoin and then watch it go down like 90%. Patcoin has gone down a ridiculous amount. Just ridiculous amounts. But moving on from there, you can actually get Quant Stamp. Let's see, check out the markets on Binance, which is always good. Anything on Binance I think is solid because Binance does not just let anybody on there. And people notice it. People notice stuff on Binance. As well as KuCoin, Gate.io, and Ether Delta. Those are the main ones that it is going to be found on. So it's on quite a bit of places. The next one I want to talk to you guys about, I'm bullish on Send. Send, I want to put in $200, just clean off right off the bat. Send, I want $200 in, putting this at $400 for the now. sitting at 21 cents. Oh my gosh, guys, I want some more. Send. Oh, see, it has already gotten all the way up above $1, which means that it's at 1/5 of where it has been. I think I got into Send. I got into it at like 50 something cents, so I already saw my money double. I decided to hold it from there. I'm not upset about it. It's all the way down to 20 cents. I don't worry about it dropping like that, guys, because I just see I'm just going to get more and more. I just put some more money into Bitcoin, and then I'm going to convert it into some social Send, because sitting at 21 cents at just under a $7 million market cap, that is stupid low. Stupid low. And for such a great project. It's so low.
I agree.
And that's good.
We can see social Send revisit its high very quickly as the market turns upward.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know when that's going to happen. We won't get too off topic. When do you think the market will turn?
I think the market's going to turn. I mean, obviously, I want to say, it's going to turn within the next week, but I honestly don't think it is. I think that we could possibly be seeing that it steadies out here or possibly go down just a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I think mid-March is when I think mid-March, end of March is whenever I think we're going to see it actually getting above $600 billion again.
And typically, this is a slow time of year for Washington and stuff. There's all the new tax laws and everything coming into effect. Everything's kind of sluggish. You know what I mean? Going into March, things kind of settle and normalize. So right. I think we could see that with the market.
Plus, with the refunds from taxes and everything that we're going to get, that's whenever, end of February, beginning of March, that's when people get their refunds. And then they're going to start saying, hey, I'm going to put my money from my refund into crypto. I mean, it's just extra money. So
we got $100 left, right?
Got $100 left. Let's check it out. Last one, Voice. You guys know I love Voice. I love music. I love everything about Voice. It's a peer-to-peer lending platform. It is amazing.
Made for artists, right?
Yeah, made for artists to send. Okay. Yeah, so like if you're an aspiring artist and you're making music, you want to send. Like, let's say, instead of sending a CD, like you go out and you're like handing out CDs, like, hey, you want to buy my CD? You want to buy my CD? Now you're able to just send it over through your phone. They get the song and then they pay you directly, and you get 100% of the profits. You don't have to worry about middleman, nothing like that. So I think Voice is really great for a lot of artists who are up and coming and don't have a lot of money. This is the best way to maximize profits through that.
So basically, if I got a mixtape, you can pay me for it on Voice.
If it's fire.
If it's fire.
Lit. It's lit.
I want to give you guys a kind of a freebie here. Check out Vibe real quick. So we've spent our $1,000 in crypto, but something I just want to talk about. Super Bowl's today, and I think that's why we're seeing Vibe up right now when mostly everything is down. Vibe's retaining its value, and it's actually up over the last 24 hours right now. They are going to have, well, not them themselves, but they're going to be featured in a commercial during the Super Bowl. I don't know if you knew that or not. So some people have gotten into positions in Vibe prior to the Super Bowl expecting it to go up or expecting a huge sell-off afterwards. So that's cool just kind of something to look at. They work with, you know all about Vibe, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
virtual
cool.
reality.
It's pretty cool, bro. Yeah, I made a video. I made a video on Vibe not too long ago. Vibe with all of virtual reality and everything. I did not know though that it was going to be in the Super Bowl. That's really cool.
Company, I can't remember. I don't think it's Sony, but there's a company that's doing a virtual reality commercial during the Super Bowl, and supposedly the guy's going to be wearing a Vibe T-shirt with the logo and everything on it.
That's big.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of attention Vibe gets after that.
All right, cool. Well, guys, that's how we would spend our $1,000 if we were just now joining into the crypto space. Tell us, what you would put your $1,000 into. Let us know in the comments below. And as always, mash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Smash it. Destroy it. Absolutely obliterate it. But, we always leave you with the question of, how are you keeping up with crypto, guys? And we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.